Hey folks, Tim Fasano here, Taxi Man. I just want to say, shame on the Tampa Bay Times. There's an article in this morning's Tampa Bay Times about how the gun industry woos children. I guess they think they are using propaganda to get kids to buy guns. I want to point out something that's just patently obvious to the Tampa Bay Times that they may not have known. Over 200 years ago, there were these men. It's more like 230 years ago. These men got together in Philadelphia behind closed doors. They drafted a document called the Constitution of the United States. The first 10 amendments to that Constitution are referred to as the Bill of Rights. Now, these are not the Bill of Privileges. These are rights that people have. The Second Amendment was the right for people to have guns, to possess guns. That right is just as sacred as the right to freedom of speech. So turn that article around, Tampa Bay Times, and write an article about how newspapers cultivate child readership to exercise their First Amendment rights, to write letters to the editor or go on Twitter and so forth. That is a sacred right. It cannot be taken away from you unless you become a convicted felon or something along those lines. Society has decided. I don't even agree with that, because I believe a right is something that all of us have, and that's a separate issue. The point is, it's not a driver's license. It's not an automobile. A gun is not something that you have to apply for and hope that the state gives you the right to have it, or that you have to renew the registration in your vehicle. It's a goddamn right. It's just as sacred as any other. It was given to us by the founding fathers. It's not up to the discretion of the Tampa Bay Times to make that decision. It is a right. It is a right of freedom.